Skynt Sonic Sessions. Here we are in a new setting, the studio, and we're here with multi-talented Pearse Halpin, who's going to entertain us on today's show. Welcome to the show and check it out. Himself, Mr. Pearse Halpin, who started it all is one way of looking at it, but 2012 was an important year for you. What changed for you in 2012?
Well, Larry, 2012 was, I moved to Kells.
Right.
And for me, being a dub, you can tell by the accent, I'm from Larkin, from Santry, originally a Northside man. I got married to my lovely wife Steph, and we decided that we wanted to live somewhere reasonable that was near enough to the city, so we decided on Kells. Little did I know when I got to Kells that it's a great area for musicians, it's a great area for artists generally.
A bit of a gold mine.
Absolutely, and I didn't realise there was a main motorway down to the place until we went to see the house, and oh, by the way, this place is going to be really accessible now, like I should have known. But by the same kind of thing, I didn't realise that when I got there, was it like 2 or 3 months, maybe 3 months of moving into the house in Kells, I just was in the local boozer, and I just asked your man, do you do gigs? Do you mind for bringing a guitar down? So yeah, talk to your man over there. Next thing, hooked up with some local musicians. I was always writing music, but then it was actually
for your whole life.
Yeah, well, I've been singers, kind of writing my own stuff, but I've been playing in bands. But I never really had a proper outlet to play the original stuff, do you know, because I was a bass player for trade. Yeah, and playing in other original, like Gramophone was the original band I was in, but it was original music, but it wasn't my music, do you know what I mean?
So you needed a platform to express yourself.
Exactly,
and
correct.
Kells came along.
Yeah, and Kells, moving to Kells is the spark that got it going then, because like you got to meet one guy who was a drummer, and he knew another guy who was a bass player. Because it was a small town kind of thing, everyone knew each other, so you kind of use that to your benefit. And I ended up with like a ready-made band off the shelf within the first week that I started kind of looking for musicians.
Right.
And then one of the lads, Greg, said, "Do you realise that there's a recording studio up the road?" And it's like I'm making this up, but I'm not. It was like Funderland for musicians. Yeah. And I said, "No way." He said, "Yeah, let's go up and have a chat with him." So went up to Martin Quinn up in Jam Studios, and like he's doing really well. You know, he's got the Celtic tenors in. He's got guys flying over from abroad to record with him and stuff. And so I haven't looked back since, and I've recorded everything with him.
So you have an album at the moment?
Yeah, The Trick to Living it's called. We got a deal last October in Germany, and the Germans love it.
You've been well received.
Yeah, thank God, yeah. We've got a good fan base over there, and they basically kind of stepped up to the mark and signed up, got a 3-album deal with AGR TV Records.
So are you in the process of working on your second album? Because you're an extremely busy man, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Because something else is happening.
That's right.
You mentioned you were from the north side, and that has some relevance to what you've stepped into now as well, and another branch of artistic creativity. What is it?
Very well put, Larry. Yeah, exactly. It is. It's another branch, and it's kind of going to run parallel, I think, with the music. Is just by chance. Again, Facebook, you know, blessing or a curse, whatever way you use it, you know what I mean? It's actually a blessing, I think, because from a promotional point of view, but from a friendship point of view, I hooked up with someone I hadn't spoken to in 20 years, just by accident on Facebook.
Yeah.
And she was an actress, Justine O'Rourke, good friend of mine now, back again after 20 years. And I just said to her in passing, if there was ever anything going on, to give us a shout, I'd love to give it a spin, because I've done a few little things myself at home. You know, I suppose, compared to the bigger thing, they were technically homemade movies, and you know, I've acted in my own music videos and stuff. Always had a bit of a hankering towards doing it, you know, and it was literally by chance. I just said, you know, if there's ever anything coming up, give us a shout. She said, funny you should mention that. This Saturday, from the week I was speaking to her after 20 years, it sounds like I'm making it up, and she said, come on in, there's an open audition in the city centre. Went in, I'd been talking to the director beforehand. He said, come in, it's an open audition, you know. So not really used to the whole process. Seen it on TV, you know. They gave me a script, says, read that. And I basically stood there. The director read the other part, and I was like, I don't know, a minute doing my part. Nervous as hell, you know, as you can imagine. And the writer Paul Murphy was there, and he goes, yeah, well, how tall are you? I was going, I thought I was ready for nearly every question gone thrown me. How tall are you? I was going, well, you measure me for a suit or something. He says, no, it's just the character of such and such. So I didn't put too much into it because he said, thanks very much, don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah.
And it was within the next week, they said come back to a callback thing. So I got the part, it's a new show called The Northsiders, which, as you say, has great relevance because
you're the
yeah, and we've just filmed the pilot episode, and Paul Murphy's the writer, Robert O'Mara is the director. They've been touching around on the scene, on the peripheral for a while, but this is the one. We've got Carl Shields from Fair City fame, and he was in Batman with Christian Bale, and he's in Penny Dreadful, like a good name, well known in the industry. He's the lead man, and I play his brother. And not his brother, actually. I know his brother. I'm trying to remember what the character is. I'm Johnner is the guy.
You're on the scene.
And so I got a big part, and I couldn't believe it. And we finished shooting last week. So I'm on set with all these actors going.
So the last 2 years, it's just turned everything on its ass a bit. In a pleasant way.
In a great way, and it's something that I always wanted to do. But because you got to promote yourself with music through media and stuff, you're going to be doing the same process with this new show, and it's just timing wise, it's perfect.
So where is your album available, to get back to the music side, because you're going to perform something for us today?
Yeah, absolutely. It's available on all major download sites: iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon, and the CDs are available at the gigs. We've a new band on the road now. We started playing 2 weeks ago, within the last fortnight. So there'll be dates going to be announced on the website and Facebook coming soon. But we're getting going now. And it's looking good going into the new year.
And what are you going to perform for us today?
I'm going to perform a song off the album. It's called Grass the Star, and it's one of the more acoustically based sort of. It's a green light song. It's I get sick of people singing about depressing stuff or everything is an E minor, and I think I consciously I think I consciously try. Well, I constantly can't but write happy enough stuff.
Right.
And
I'm not surprised.
Well, you know what I mean. But never I never really wrote kind of slow, maudlin sort of.
You're into the celebration of music rather than the morose side.
Absolutely. I think it's something that if you're anyway decent at that, you should celebrate it, and it comes through in the music. I think so. Yes, that's what it's all about.
Great. Thanks very much, Pearse.
No problem, Larry. My
pleasure.
pleasure.
Good luck with the future.
Thanks very much.
It seems very bright.
Can I just say hello to Mike Bro as well? Yo Bro Music Management, because Mike is taking me under his wing now, and it's going to be a great relationship, I think, moving forward into the new year. So
great.
Nice one, Mike.
Thanks for Mr. Pearse Halpin for coming on Larry Skynt's Sonic Sessions, and he's going to perform a tune for us any minute now.
Really love the sound
Thanks for clicking on to Larry Skynt's Sonic Sessions. You can view this show for future reference on the Digital Feed TV, the Ballyfermot TV and the Kildare Hub TV. Thank you.